Manga-Waido.
I'm Risa Kawaii, 25 years old. Recently, my parents have been asking me, "Are you married yet? When can we see your grandchildren?" And I'm getting fed up with it. Then, one day, I was wandering around town when I bumped into a childhood friend, Yuriko Takahashi. Wait, Yuriko, long time no see.
Risa.
Sorry for the wait. The cashier was crowded.
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh, is that your friend?
hello, my name is Risa Kawaii. I'm Yuriko's childhood friend.
I'm Takashi Sano. I'm dating Yuriko. Nice to meet you.
Takashi-san is Yuriko's senior at work. They had a movie theater to go to, so we didn't have a chance to talk at length, but lucky Yuriko. She has such a handsome boyfriend. I wonder what kind of person he is. I looked into his social media for a bit and found that Takashi-san is an elite graduate of a first-class university, and his family runs a company, which seems like quite a big one. I wish. I have to work hard too. I got fired up after that and actively participated in blind date parties. But there was no way I could meet a man as good as Takashi-san so easily. I kept striking out. Right! Maybe I could be introduced to one of Takashi-san's college friends? I immediately contacted Yuriko, but...
Sorry, I haven't had the chance to talk to Takashi lately.
Why? Don't you work for the same company?
I got transferred to a different department, and I don't have much time to spare because I'm so busy.
Huh, I see.
I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if I can do that right now.
Oh, right. I'm sorry too. Yuriko was playing it off, but I could tell things didn't seem to be going too well. I checked Takashi-san's social media and found him complaining that his girlfriend had been indifferent lately, and that he was lonely because she leaves him alone. I was curious, so I gave it a try. Hello, I'm Kono, Yuriko's childhood friend whom you met the other day. You seem down. I could listen. And sent him a message. And then, Yuriko is not very nice to me lately. Do you know what's going on? He replied. I immediately went to talk to Takashi-san.
Yuriko refuses to go out with me even when I ask her out. Did I do something wrong?
Yuriko has always had a tendency to get bent out of shape over random things.
I see. I wonder what I can do to put her in a better mood.
I don't think you have to force yourself to put her in a good mood. Relationships don't last long unless it's fair to both of you. It's not good for either of you to constantly be sensitive to the other's feelings.
Right. When you say it like that, I kind of feel that way.
Yuriko is awful. I wouldn't make Takahashi-san sad if I were her.
What?
From the first time I met you, you're handsome, and I always thought it would be nice if someone like you were my boyfriend.
I'm glad. When a cute girl like you says that to me, I forget how down I've been feeling.
Could it be? Maybe this is my chance. After that, we got into a good mood after some drinks, and we started a physical relationship. I felt guilty, but it was such a dreamy moment. Yuriko continued to refuse Takashi's invitations, saying she was too busy and tired. Eventually, Takashi grew tired of Yuriko, and one day...
I'm breaking up with Yuriko. So will you go out with me?
Is that okay with you?
Yeah. You've encouraged me a lot, Risa. I started falling in love with you.
I'm so happy. I love you too, Takashi. Please take care of me. Yay! I got a handsome, high-spec boyfriend. I immediately called Yuriko and told her that I was going out with Takashi-san. Sorry, but it's Yuriko's fault. You left Takashi-san alone.
Terrible. How could you do this? He's mine. Give him back.
But Takashi-san chose me. Like I said before, it's your fault for continuing to refuse Takashi's invites and neglecting him.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, if you won't give Takashi back to me, then I don't have a choice.
What? Does that mean you agree?
Yeah, you're right. It's all my fault for leaving him alone. Besides, people's feelings can't change that easily.
Right. She backed down rather easily, but I was lucky it didn't turn into drama. After that, I continued a steady relationship with Takashi-san and proposed to him. To be honest, I feel a little bad thinking that he's Yuriko's hand-me-down, but he's a high-spec, handsome guy, so it's okay. Takashi-san is very kind, and my parents are very happy. Can life really go this well? I'll invite you to the wedding, so look forward to it, Yuriko.
I'm Takahashi, Yuriko. I'm the woman who just lost Takashi-san to that Risa. Takashi-san was my senior at work, and he was a very kind man with a great work ethic. Not only was he competent, when I made a mistake he would say, "Let's apologize to the customers together," and he was admired by all the female employees. I was really happy when he confessed his love to me. He was really nice when we were dating, and very good at escorting me on dates. When I occasionally treat him to sweets or cooking, he responded
Yuriko, you're a really good cook.
with enthusiasm, and his smile attracted me even more. But then, when the marriage talks progressed and I went to his parents' house to greet them, "Nice to meet you. My name is Yuriko Takahashi. Pleased to meet you." "Oh my, you are a very pretty young lady." And it was fine up to the greeting. But as we talked over tea, things started to get a little shady. "You're going to quit your job when you get married and move into the house, right?" "Oh, see, I'm the only woman in this house, right? I thought I could use someone to chat with."
Mom always wanted a daughter. Good thing a pretty bride like Yuko came along.
"Yes, it is. Yuriko, you can do the housework, right?" "Yes, I can do a little bit of it. I'm getting old and my back hurts. I've been looking forward to having his wife do the housework for a long time." But when we get married, we'll live in separate houses." "What are you saying? We're moving in together, right, Takashi?"
That's right. I've decided to be filial to my mom. We're going to live with her when we get married.
After that, Takashi continued to praise his mother and affirm everything she said. He talks as if it's natural that after marriage I will join the family and be at the mercy of my mother-in-law. I never knew Takahashi-senpai was like this, and his mother too. I wonder if I'll be able to keep this up from now on. To be honest, just as I was beginning to feel uneasy about marrying my senior, when we went to inspect the wedding venue, "Oh my, Yuriko!" To my surprise, my mother-in-law was there. At the meeting that day, my mother-in-law interfered at every turn, even when I gave my opinion. In the end, they decided the interior design of the ceremony, the gifts, the food, and every other thing without my permission. Takashi-san also accepts it with a smile. "No way! I can't get married like this." I had to break up with Takashi-san, but I had no idea what to do. For the time being, I tried to keep my distance from him, kept refusing his invitations, and tried not to look at his texts as much as possible. That's when it happened. Risa asked me to set up a blind date party. That's right! I actually lost my boyfriend to Risa in high school. Risa had a habit of wanting other people's things, and several of my other friends had the same thing happen to them. If I can take advantage of Risa's habit. I pretended that things weren't going so well, saying, "Actually, lately I haven't been able to talk to Takashi-san much." Then, as early as the following week, Risa commented on Takashi-san's post on social media. After a while, they both started posting pictures taken at the same restaurant on the same day. Just as planned. My heart danced. And then, a few months later, Takashi-san, looking serious, called me over.
You keep refusing my invites. I can't do this with you anymore.
Does that mean you're breaking up with me?
That's right. Mom also says I should quickly break up with a cold person like you.
Oh no, I just wasn't feeling well and I couldn't see you.
You were too cold, even for that, and you ignored my texts all the time.
I'm sorry. Looking at my phone made me sick.
No need to make excuses. I'm in love with someone else right now. I want to end things with you.
Okay. I continued to act sad and cry until he walked away, which leads to the scene where we break up. Afterwards, Risa happily posted a photo of them on social media saying, "I got a boyfriend." She's been posting happy pictures every day, and the relationship seems to be going well. Risa, I'm sorry, but it was your will taking him away from me. Then, about a year later, Takashi-san probably proposed to her, and she went to his parents' house for a greeting. Risa suddenly contacted me for the first time in a while. "What's
with that mother-in-law? Did you know Takashi's mother was like that?
Huh? What are you talking about?
He never told me his mother was like that.
You didn't hear. Why would I say that?
He's an unbelievable mommy's boy. What's going on?
I don't know. You're the one who approached him and took him away from me.
I mean, he's rich, but his parents give him money. He's a total spendthrift. He has no savings. I can't believe it.
Even if you say that now, there's nothing I can do. After that, Risa continued to vent her dissatisfaction for Takashi-san. Enough! It was stupid of me to rely on you, she spat out and hung up the phone. I guess it was true what they say about him being a spendthrift. I learned about this from a senior colleague of mine at work. Takashi was spoiled by his parents from a long time ago and has a strange sense of money. He spends more than his salary and still gets his father to pay for what his salary is not enough for.
But it seems that his father's company is in financial difficulties now.
I see. In the end, Risa was unable to back down after boasting to everyone around her that she was going to marry a high-spec man. After agreeing to live together, they got married. But in the end, living without mother-in-law seems to be pretty tough. I saw her in town, but she was so worn out she was a shadow of her former self. And after a while...
Hey, Yuriko, just lend me some money.
What happened all of a sudden?
He won't give me money to go to the hairdresser. My hair is going gray and I'm only 29 years old. If you feel sorry for me, lend me some money.
I'm sorry. I don't want to have a financial exchange with a friend.
What a cheapskate. I don't care about you anymore, Yuriko.
Risa is going around asking for money to various people like this, and it seems her friends are leaving more and more. I feel sorry for her, but she deserves it. Eventually, after a few years, Risa divorced Takashi-san. I hear rumors that she's having trouble dealing with his parents, who blame her for leaving, but I don't know the truth. By the way, Takashi-san's father's company went bankrupt. Despite what I've heard, rumors that the family is in trouble because of Takashi-san's habit of spending money can't be cured. I'm currently dating a man I met through my hobby. I have had enough of mommy's boys. I want to live a steady life with a solid, independent man.